go forward, there was one really big topic, okay, that the three of us are gonna just kind of fire off some takes on. And I'm Brian Stewart. I'm joined tonight by Jaden Bass Daddy Starnes and Matt Stewart on the show. Boys, to end that game last night, game I was in attendance for at Arrowhead Stadium, there was quite the little incident that took place with Davante Adams. It's still a hot topic of discussion. Is he going to get suspended? We know he's going to get fined, but is he going to miss a game because of his actions pushing down that cameraman or whatever his job was? And Matt, I just want to send it to you right now. What are your thoughts on this? And does Adams deserve to be suspended?
Yeah, I found myself last night having to rub my eyes. I thought I was watching Monday Night Football, but it was more like Monday Night Raw. I mean, think about it. We had false finishes. We had unruly chants from the crowd. We had screw jobs from the ref. And we had a massive heel turn at the end of the match. I don't know if they could. All right, hear me out. You know how that people say that Hollywood would throw you out for writing a script like this? Well, they might, but guess what? Up in Connecticut, they're going to love you for this script. This game was nuts. And absolutely. But as far as I'm concerned about Davante Adams, maybe you don't have to suspend him. Maybe you don't necessarily have to fine him by the league. You know what you do? You give him a game check, maybe two, to that fella he pushed at the end of the game. That was a pathetic, pitiful move from this guy.
Well, I actually like the move. For some reason, the guy's standing right in the middle of the tunnel. I think this young man should be fined for loitering. If anything, I kind of wish Davante Adams would have hit him a little harder. If I was in control of the situation in regards to making disciplinary actions, I would make none. I would bar this cameraman from entering another NFL stadium, and I would nominate Davante Adams for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. That's really all I have to say about it.
You're sticking up for Davante Adams?
Yeah, I like what he did.
Really?
What is this like? Are we supporting bullying these days? What are we doing? I think Davante Adams did irreparable damage to his reputation last night.
I think that cameramen might need to start wearing some more protective gear, maybe some helmets. But I like what he did. If I just got my Peter wallered into the mud in prime time, he was probably ready to get to the locker room, and this guy was preventing that, I would have probably done the same thing.
Wow. It's just hard to imagine that the Bass Daddy is sticking up for being a sore loser, baby-ass Davante Adams.
Yes.
So What's scary is Davante is climbing the mountain, or maybe going down. Every week it gets a little more severe. Like after the game they blew against Arizona, it was like he was upset. And then I think it was the last game they lost, there came a quote that he was very disappointed and frustrated with the Raiders losing games, and then it escalated to this last night on the field, something that I have not really seen, can't recall a player pushing personnel down like this in that way. And like you said, Matt, it was a heel turn. This is not Antonio Brown of the last couple years. This guy has kind of been known for being really buttoned up, having his shit together. I think they need to go hard on him with the punishment. I think
sexually or disciplinary.
Discipline-wise, they need to go really, really hard, because if you don't, he's going to continue to escalate, and what you're going to see now, they have a bye week. He might get suspended, but the next game he's back. If they lose, what's he going to do at that point?
He's going to throw off his shirt and do jumping jacks out of the stadium.
Antonio Brown, yeah. Well, that would be better than what he did. That would be better than what he did Monday night. And I worry that it's going to get worse. I worry that he's going to start throwing, knuckle sandwiches into the mouths of some poor soul on the sideline. God forbid he, crosses the boundary of female. So I think they need to go hard and make sure this doesn't ever happen again, whether it's Davante or somebody else. But
I really don't care regardless because he plays for the Raiders and it's only entertainment.
That's
the way I look at it.
It is fitting. You go to the Raiders, you start acting that way. It's just that's how it goes. That's when AB really.
And it's when AB
really
started.